Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Airy Sky Rita Lee's video blog. I'm Airy Sky. Got my rabbit here, Ebo. Welcome, everyone. I got an update for you. Told you things would move along a little slow, but it did. So, we have an update for you on stimulus, update on general chat, and more today. Let me find my spit cup because we got a lot to cover this morning. And I don't want the coffee pot to get burnt, so let's get down to brass tacks. I gotta figure dinner out tonight. One of those nights where, frankly, you gotta either take the money that you're gonna invest in and to have a meal out, or take the money and invest in electric power. Just do it at home, through the dishwasher. So, it's what catch 22. I don't eat out that often, but I was hoping to hear from moderator Hannah. She said something about coming up this way, but she never did. Thing is, last time I saw a picture, she was talking about being in some crab shack or something. Kind of disappointed me, It's like, but that's the least of my worries, okay? Now, I thought Hannah was going to be here today, to visit, and I can actually have Hannah on video, but so, stimulus news for you all is it passed the Senate. That's right. So Biden's like, freeze, yes, it's on by a path, it'll be done, right? It's not going to be done. You're going to see, there's one of the headpieces missing. Oh, well, you know what? There's only one. Everything else is apparently in except for one. So, anyways, my hair is basically, so basically, it's not going to go back to the House for ratification. So the Senate bill passed. Now, you know how it is. So Tuesday, they say it's going to go ahead with passing the House, right? Problem is, the House could turn around and flip it again and send it back to the Senate. So right now, no one knows what's going to happen. The Senate basically voted 50-49 on party lines. 50 Democrats, one abstained, I think. So you know how that is. I'm getting used to knowing this because I really want to run your country for you in 4 years. So I hope you guys give me that chance. So it's Saturday. Pee Wee messaged me all the day. She's like, "Oh, I know you don't like Jimmy, and I know that. Look, my thing is to Sister Pee Wee's. I love you dearly. I really do. But sending me to other people's clickbaiting sites, I'm not clickbaiting. I'm not falling for it. That's the thing. I see the emails. I'm like, okay, cool, and, my opinion is we wait and see. Patience is a wait and see. There's a lot of people out there who will clickbait anything just so they can get their measly $1,400. It's called wait and see, wait and see, wait and see. So, anyways, I don't have much time today because I got a watch party with Dad, so I will get to my dip right now because I'm behind schedule again. Got to send Chloe out. I was going to go to the grocery store, actually. The market, I got to check to see when the farmer's market starts back up. Should be this month. I really want to get some fresh produce to eat at home. My rabbit is happy too, right, Boon Boon? Boon Boon. So, anyways, passed the Senate. Now it goes on to reconciliation again in the House. So the House already passed their version. So, anyways, so Tuesday, I believe that's the 9th, right? Let me look. I had to close out some stuff at my calendar program. Hold on a second. Let's just close this. Actually, leave that there. Let's just go to Google Calendar a second. So I don't want to get up and walk across this. So March 9th, it will pass, most likely in the House. And then it'll be sent to the president to be signed before March 14th. So some people might be enjoying a good corned beef and cabbage for St. Patrick's Day. So, anyway, so I wanted to share that with you all. I knew you need to get this. I told Chloe. Chloe's like, "Oh, can I help you with anything?" And Chloe's like, "Oh, can I help you with anything?" And I said, "Yes, you can. You can get this place clean since we're not allowed to have a maid service." So I told her, "Help yourself." Well, I gotta go yell at the internet company. I just got an email confirmation. You gotta leave them alone because of it. You might want to go get dipped, but it says zero balance. So Chloe paid the internet the entire bill this month. I got a general discussion with you all because I know this is a short, sweet day, but let me tell you a story. Chloe turned around and has been going paranoid a bit. You know, she's got all these receipts and these invoices and all this. By the way, we bought some stuff from Moppy's paperwork. So, I'm hoping Chloe just throws everything in, and so anyways, so today's been really slow. That's the thing, it's Saturday. Cam emailed me. He's like, "Oh, yeah, I got some Silver Eagles." Yeah, well, guess what? Until the government finds out about them, then they're going to basically tell you don't qualify for, Hold on. Where do you go? Yeah, well, you gotta remember we got so many glass jugs we can recycle too back then for money, so we don't have to pay very little on the milk. But don't worry about that. You never told me what you were doing either. I still gotta make a list for shopping. You know. Well, I don't know. What do you got? I don't know, Siegfried. Jokingly aside, what do we need for dinner tonight? I haven't even decided dinner tonight.
Maybe man flies for you?
No, can we wait on holding that? The last batch I didn't get fast enough, and I feel bad. Two is.
Let's do something for dinner. What do you want?
I don't know. Right now, I'm not hungry. What I am is I'm worried. I'm worried because, we got canned goods we got to eat down, which we're doing. We got. I just don't know. By the way, here's at least 3 bottles here. You got to recycle eventually.
Okay.
Maybe do that tomorrow. Make arrangements and have it done tomorrow. What do you say?
Yeah, we can do that.
Make your man. Tell the lady we got some bottles we need to recycle.
Yeah, I'll bring them up in a cart.
So bring me up half gallon. No, I don't mind drinking milk. Milk's fine.
Okay, just milk?
Milk and dip until you get to Safeway.
All right.
We don't need much. You might want to get the ricotta. Do we have the ricotta cheese still available, or did you use both things of it?
I should have one in there.
Maple syrup. Eggs. Oh yeah. You said you need to get some fresh eggs too.
Yeah.
You might want to prepare for manicotti. Problem is I don't know what to get. So.
Get some fresh stuff, all
right.
Or what do you want for dinner tonight?
Well, I don't know. All right, the question is, are you in the mood for cooking? Because I frankly am tired of cooking.
I am. If you want something cooked, I can cook it for you.
You know what I want? We can't get it. Fried chicken. I want fucking chicken legs. Yeah, well, you need to get to Safeway then. So, and I want my pork chops. I'm going to be making us a bunch of pork chops soon.
Safeway Tuesday.
Yes, the deal ends on Tuesday. So, hey everyone, welcome. So, trying to figure out what to do for dinner. So, anyways, been working with the manager on my news. So, stuff, apartment managers ask for research. So stimulus passed the Senate, and it passed the House the first time. They ratified the bill. So, I'm feeling pretty good. Well, I have some bad news too. Um, so I. Uh, so, anyways, I don't have much time. I got a watch party to do today. I missed my watch party last night with Dad. Got to tell you about that real quick. So last night I was staying up for a long, long period of time. Okay, well, there's been some conflict of interest coming around. You got Chloe who's crying to Mom, saying there might be a restraining order being placed. This is general chat, by the way. Anyone have any stimulus questions? I'm thinking that it might be the end of March, early April before we get them, but that's a lot easier and quicker. The question is, will they basically propose a fourth one if the economy tanks? We could discuss that too here. But anyways, as you all know, I've been playing a game called Harvest Moon and Story Seasons. So I've been devoted my time to that, waiting for your guys' news and stimulus updates. So somewhere along the lines, I need to find a box I bought. By the way, a box. I believe it's around here. You guys are wondering what's in the box? I'll tell you what's in the box right here. I also got to give Chloe her medicine. I bought. Cost me $88 or $96 of tax. 6-month supply. Next month we're getting another 6 months. So this little guy is getting his flea pills. I think 12 months should be good. So, little guy is getting this. So it cost me $96. So that's why he's got the cone of shame on him. So my father-in-law and I. So there's this email that came in talking about restraining orders. Chloe got a hold of it, called her mom. Her mom's like, oh, yeah, whatever. But then today her mom realized, oh, shit, So, but the thing is that they're trying to force Chloe out. They don't want Chloe around. I mean, literally, the APS lady apparently hasn't closed the case. I've not seen a letter yet. But Chloe was referred to a social worker for the home and community service. Chloe opened the letter, read it, said group home or assisted living, or group home, assisted living, residential facility, or in-home care. So, then there's no, you don't get fine. You know what? You want a snack? I'll give you a snack just to shut you up. You haven't had a snack in a couple days anyway. And if Aunt Pee Wee found out I forgot to give you a snack, she'd basically be like, still waiting for Amazon to ship. Shipments are getting slower and slower. Think their free Prime ain't worth it except for their movie service. Here, this is all you get today. I'm gonna have to go to the pet store and get some more. Here. So, anyways, story time for you real quick, because like I said, I don't have much time today. I'm just happy to know that the Senate passed the bill for you guys on your stimulus. So anyways, so my dad and I are joking today. He was worried. So last night I set up a watch party on Amazon. Like I said, their movie service is great for the price, but the free shipping is becoming unbearable. Joe, happy Christmas. Well, thanks. My Christmas tree is always up. Thank you. I like Christmas. Same with Easter. That's why I carry an Easter bunny with me. Hello, Boon Boon. I got him Easter. Which, by the way, I don't even know when Easter is, by the way. I don't follow it. But you know what? It'll be the third Easter I've had him. So about 2 years. Hi. Yeah, he's a Dutch dwarf. So he fits in that little cage nicely. And He's my happy little helper. So, anyway, so I'm happy to report the date is between end of March, early April. I figured they would stonewall this longer, but apparently the people have spoken. A lot of people are threatening that they'd vote him out if they didn't get the pass. So, anyways, let's see what other legislation Biden's going to propose and see if it can pass too. So story time real quick, because I know moderator Pee Wee and moderator Cam and them, they like coming on here, and a little small inner community circle. And, so one of the things I was saying was, what is it? You need water too? Huh? I filled your water bowl up last night. So did you? Oh, yeah, you got water. So anyway, so what happened was, this morning, last night I was doing a watch party. I stayed up like 36 hours, plus, and waiting for stimulus news. I've been waiting all the time to give you these videos. And then two is, last night, right, I set a watch party up. You're good, you little moocher. Yeah, I know. We got you your Confortis, so you get to have it today, as well as a few other things. Yeah, mooch, mooch, mooch. No, you already got your snacks for today. You got enough snacks for a few days. I'll have to get to the pet store when Annie's open and get you another bag, okay? Yes, I know. We got to find some way to get you to take your pills. Well, Pee Wee. So basically, like I said, so this morning, I'm sleeping in bed. 16 hours of sleep, by the way. I get a knock on the door. Moppy's barking. Chloe, of course, is like, it's nothing. It's a neighbor. Knock again. I finally get out of bed. I open the door. And I'm looking at a sheriff. His name's Rodney. I'm like, hey, Rod, what brings you here? And he goes, you know someone in Ohio? I say, I know two people in Ohio. Why? Well, which one was it? Why are you here? Well. So Dad, of course, turned around and sent a message to Chloe's mom. He doesn't want to contact her, but he went on Facebook. He contacted Chloe. He says, is Rita okay? Did she die or did she have a heart attack? What's going on? She was 15 minutes is a thing. I'm waiting for the movie to start. And I passed out. Literally, I just fucking passed out. Literally just like that. Slept. Anyways, Rod tells me, it's just a welfare check. I said, well, And then I told Dad, I said, well, why is the welfare check? He said, well, if Chloe wasn't around, I'd have a welfare check done on you because you could have died. You have heart trouble. You have these problems. Well, so what happened was, sheriff came. So, right before I was getting ready to call Dad, Chloe's on the phone with her mom, and her mom's like, better get Rita to call her dad. He messaged me wondering if Rita died. Well, Chloe got word of something that happened on my computer and told her mom. Her mom got the proof of it and was upset, saying that, it's against the law to throw Chloe's ass out on the street. Andy, hi, my pronouns are they, them. Well, that's fine. Whatever works. Me, I'm she. So, all we ask is for a clean conversation in the text. We do have moderators watching. So, anyway, so what happened was, I woke up this morning to the knock of the sheriff on the door, because I passed out. I was tired. I was staying up, because Chloe's mom was basically barking things against social worker and case managers and everything else and saying, you can't throw, So basically she turned around and she was basically upset, and I'm like, dude, and then, Chloe's got a letter that came in from the state saying that either group home or in-home services, Chloe's got to call the social worker on Monday. And so more phone calls, manager was like, well, the phone call we have for you is to go over the paperwork. Well, the paperwork's done. I asked a few questions, filled out the paperwork, and being researched. So apparently there's a few Chloe's found a way to control her temper. And that is by staying in her room. So she comes out of her room from time to time. Oh, yeah, you're a good little bunny, aren't you? So, anyways, so with the stimulus, this is one of the news updates I was planning to do as soon as it passed, because of it. But, you guys always want to know what's going on anyway. So, I tried getting a hold of a lady to get some quarters, but that went down the toilet due to the fact that the lady basically got called by Colleen, and basically Colleen ripped her a new one due to the fact that, you know, supposedly, because it's against the law to evict someone who paid their rent and everything else, her mom was going on and on and on. And I, of course, didn't have my morning coffee. I was one of those, just like, dude, let me have my fucking coffee. Well, the policeman said, you don't look too well. You okay? And I said, no, it could be cancer. I contacted the hospital, made arrangements to get the other tests done through my primary care. They said, sure, they'll send me to a referral to a one-time private PCP that will get me set up with these tests so I can get them done here on the island without going to Wenatchee or Moses Lake. I don't really want to go home to Moses Lake or Wenatchee because I don't consider Grant County my home anymore. I consider this my county, my home. I really do love it here. So the manager turned around and told me that there's a new disabled program that Washington State's helping pay. So we get more money in our pocket because there's a state program now. When the management company's got to put about 70% of the building's units out of the 20 buildings that they manage on 4 islands, 3 I think it is, the 4th island they don't have one, that they're literally, how do I put it, for disabled. So disabled and elderly. Family housing out here is being cut down a bit because there's too many homeless and too many people with disabilities. So the manager was, so, but so I spoke to Dad this morning and I told Dad, I said, yeah, I'm under a lot of stress. He says, I know. Yeah, I said, I crashed. He says, maybe you are bipolar if you stayed up 36 to 48 hours and passed out, So today I gotta get the dishwasher loaded again. Chloe and I couldn't figure out dinner. There was only 3 items in here that was washed. The strainer. I didn't want to make any manicottis or anything because it's just too much work. And it takes a lot of time and dishes. I can run the dishwasher 3 or 4 times, So last night while I was waiting for Dad, I spent some time watching a movie called Coming to America 2. It's on Amazon now for free. Good movie, by the way. I found it funny. The blooper reel was funny, too. But I thought it was quite interesting, So, anyways, like I said, it was a weird morning, Dad was worried about my health, and he knows how I You know, and the sheriff was really nice. He said, "So you're Rita's dad?" And they're like, he's like, "Yes, his father-in-law." But you know, they're like, "Then you're entitled to know that we didn't get any EMS calls yesterday or last night at all. So more likely, you know, when the sheriff saw me today, he was like, 'Man, you look tired.'" And I'm like, "Dude, I just woke up." He's like, "You must be bipolar or something if you stayed up that long." I'm like, "Dude, I have enough responsibilities and stuff that just take a toll on me. You know, I also got to go out into town eventually get some more coffee. I've been delaying, you know, ordering from Amazon due to the fact that Amazon's getting slower and slower shipping. I want to thank Pee-wee while she's here. Got a box yesterday morning that I was wondering about. Turns out it was from Sam's Club. Turns out it was some garlic, minced garlic. I was going to ask Pee-wee directly, what am I supposed to cook with it? Am I supposed to put it in with some of my manicottis or... There. So, dishwasher's ready to go. You know, so I just got to figure dinner tonight out. You know, do I want to send Chloe out to get something to eat, or do I want to stay in and have something made home? Might just have something made at home. It's been hard. The rotisserie chicken ramen didn't taste that good, you know. So, you know, Hannah was supposed to visit me today, but didn't see anything. So, Hannah was supposed to be here in this area today, but last night she sent me a message um, saying she was at some crab shack or something. So, you know, I was like, well, that tells me that, you know. Oh, I love Italian dishes. We've been making a lot of manicotti, you know, with smoked cheeses. You know, the smoked Parmesan is the bomb. It's all organic. You know, I'll share it. It smells good too. This cheese here is really good. Told Chloe to get some more. This stuff here, look at this. Romano smoked mozzarella. You can smell it too. Makes the manicotti taste the best with that smoked cheese. I was telling Dad, you know, and Dad's like, "Well, how's it taste?" See, Dad calls it milk jerky, so Dad would to ask me how did it taste. I said, "Oh, it tasted like heaven." Something I could get used to eating by itself, you know. But you know, I've just been trying to avoid drinking alcohol. I've been playing a lot of video games too, so you know, I've been gaming a lot. I got 60 hours into one game already, and I got 2 games coming in, which won't be until like mid-month because Amazon shipping so fucking slow. And then the other games that I pre-ordered through a company. But the problem is that when I pre-ordered copies for Chloe, Chloe's request on Amazon, they said it wouldn't be delivered till May. So they're like, "Oh well, we have too many people requesting so many copies." Well, I requested it the day they put it on the their website at Amazon it for Chloe, and yet they're telling me we gotta wait. It's like you have Prime membership, and yet you can't fucking utilize it anymore. It's like they're fucking screwing you around. And then Walmart has a delivery service, but the problem is they don't want to ship anything to me. You know, that's the thing. It's like anything you got to do, you got to go to Walmart. You know. So I'm about to look into possibly a new TV soon. Um, this couple months. I've been using my TV like crazy, like I said. Um, uh, Someone sent me a Nintendo Switch. Yeah, well, I love garlic, anyways. I used to buy a elephant garlic that's like this, you know. Which, by the way, I've been meaning to check the farmers market because they're, you know, when they're starting again. Because I want to send Chloe down on Saturdays to see when they are open. So they started. Oh, today. And they're closed. So the next one is 2 weeks away. So every 2 weeks. So we get the 20th and then we get the 3rd. So I guess April 3rd, Chloe will go there. I don't know what Easter is, by the way. I haven't checked.
The mic's back on.
Hey, Google, when is Easter?
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. Easter, also called Pascha or Resurrection Sunday, is a festival and holiday commemorating the resurrection of Jesus from the dead, described in the New Testament as having occurred on the third day after his burial following his crucifixion by the Romans at Calvary c. 30 AD.
So, April 4th this year. Cool. And that's what I needed to know. So, I got to spend some time reading my new Bibles again. I've been delaying that. I'm a Roman, so. But yeah, Dad was worried too because, you know, with my health, I spent so long staying up to discuss this problem with Chloe's mom that Chloe's mom didn't want to hear. Chloe's mom was more protective of Chloe keeping her place than anything, you know. And, you know, my dad was in part of the, in the part of the meeting. You know, my dad was in the meeting and my dad was in the meeting and, you know, I asked, you know, shouldn't we consult Colleen first before we do anything? And they're like, no. But then Chloe called the social worker lady, and the lady basically didn't really want to help. So when I called her, she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I've been avoiding, you know, I'm busy. So I wanted to get some quarters and talk about the maid service. Unfortunately, that's on hold because the lady doesn't want to talk to me right now due to the fact that she thinks that me having an unsecured laptop while I sleep is a detriment to Chloe, and Chloe won't let me touch her laptop, but Chloe can check mine. The thing is we share a phone. So the Skype phone basically pulls up notifications from Instagram and email. So the email came through the phone. So Chloe says, I saw it on the phone first and I had to go look at it on your computer when it talked about restraining orders. You know, the thing is it's just purely complicated, you know. So Chloe's going to go out Tuesday to do some shopping at Safeway for me. I got to buy a ticket for her. And so Tuesday I will be around because I got to do spreadsheets Tuesday while she's out. So that's a spreadsheet day. Been a little lazy on that. Feeling, you know, gaming's more important right now than spreadsheets, and still waiting for a payment date is going to be interesting. We'll get a notice via the phone as soon as it's signed Tuesday or Wednesday, you know, that we'll know then, you know. But then, as I said, once the next stimulus check comes, my moderating team, Pee-wee and Cam and Hannah and the rest, have to tell me what we're going to change course for on topics, you know. It's not just about taking care of someone who's autistic or borderline. It's more of other issues too. I want to get the equipment set up so I can do some game reviews as well, you know, because I'm really interested in doing that, but I also want to talk about other issues, you know. Yeah, I got to do the same. I've just been not eating much anyways. Dad asked me what I had for dinner last night. I said, piece of cheese. And Dad's like, so you're eating a ton of manicotti, and when you're not hungry for manicotti, Pee-wee, he said, you're eating a little piece of cheese. Yeah, I had some cheese and some milk. That was dinner. He's like, you can't live on cheese and milk. Well, the problem is I can't get into this freezer because, you know, Ebony's cage is in it. He needs to get cleaned anyways. He's shedding, by the way. Hi, Boom Boom. Come here. Come here. Let's show you the cute little rabbit. Hello, everyone. My name's Ebony Bunny. Hi. Hello. Well, I know. I read that. It's sad that we're letting illegals in, and we can't even afford our own people, yet we can afford illegals. Hi. Look at him. He's so cute. Ebony, yes. So the other day in my game, I started doing Angora rabbits. They don't do Dutch dwarves. And what you do is you get the rabbit fur and you can turn it into yarn and stuff. So I named one of my rabbits Ebony and another rabbit Hannah. Hi, Boon Boon. Yeah, he doesn't like being in his cage all the time. But, he only gets out when Moppy's on a walk, so. Yeah, my former therapist said this is good for a stress ball because he could just sit here and relieve some stress, itching his belly. Hi. And Moppy's wearing the cone of shame until we give him his Confortis, by the way. Confortis being his flea pill. Tasty. So anyways, I beg you all to use your stimulus checks wisely because we're not out of the woods yet. I don't know if it's going to spike or peak. I got to get some more paper towels again, too. That's another reason why I got to go to town eventually. Chloe's been actually concerned about my health. Last night, she fell asleep, too. Otherwise, she would have got me up even groggy, I called Dad when I was groggy, but Dad was wondering everything was set for the movie and I passed out, and I told him. He goes, maybe you are bipolar and I just can't see it, So that's what Dad said, And on top of that, until I get quarters, I can't do laundry. So it's been 3 months, that was the other thing. 3 months, no laundry, And the last time I got quarters, Chloe threw a fit. As you all know, threw a fit while I was on the phone coordinating with the advocate, Melissa. And Melissa at that point did not want to deal with Chloe due to the fact that Chloe's temper was bad. Chloe didn't want to go buy a washer and dryer, which I've getting ready with the help of Pee-wee, making a decision on a portable washer and dryer to buy. So I have a washer and dryer at home. And I'm going to need help maybe with Pee-wee's help when she has time to get a new vacuum cleaner. Chloe's about to order a vacuum cleaner because she needs to buy one so we can get the floors cleaned. The living room and the dining room will be easy because that's where I use everything. Will be easy to clean. The kitchen could be easy peasy because it's mostly done. It's just a light wipe down, and that just leaves not much in the halls. It just leaves the 2 bedrooms and the bathroom, which Chloe's getting done slowly. She moved all the ramen to my room, so I know exactly what we have. We did find 30 boxes of my Velveeta skillet cheeseburger stuff that's expired by 4 months. And Chloe's like, oh, I'm sorry, it was buried in the corner. And it's like, look, I need to have her move the toilet paper to my room so I don't have to bother going into theirs. She's trying to clean her room up so she can store a bike and the bicycle trailer / trailer for Moppy camping gear in her room. So she's got that gear because she wants to do some camping. So she's working at it slowly while I'm sleeping, but she basically saw me crash for so long. Chloe got up this morning and, after I closed the door, she's like, who are you talking to, Rita? Being nice, And I said, oh, that was Rodney. And she goes, the sheriff. What did Rod want? And I said, yeah, he's calling because Dad called. Well, then Chloe's mom was on the phone with Chloe, checked and said, oh, you need to have Rita call her dad. He's worried about her. Well, while Dad's talking to me on the phone, he's texting Colleen, that's Chloe's mom, and saying, yeah, I'm worried about Rita. If you didn't know, she has heart disease. She takes nitro. And Colleen's like, I didn't know. She's got pre-existing conditions, and she's holed up at home. And Colleen's like, I could see why Rita's basically, falling apart. I feel for her. And Dad's like, look, Rita's going through, he was reading some of the text messages. Rita's going through hell. Literally, your kid doesn't make it easier. But at the same time, your kid does make it easy for groceries and stuff, But, with me, my advocacy, which one of my advocates, Courtney, emailed me this. I want to share it with you all. We were talking about so the one email came back and said from Melissa said, Hi, Rita. Talked to Courtney today. She will be sending an email by the end of the day with the actual law about housing and victims of domestic violence. But the thing is Rodney and I talked for a second. Verbal abuse is not domestic violence. Putting a hole in the door out of anger, considered fear for my life, but that's about it. We're both sure the manager cannot force you out due to a protection order. Actually, she can, because the apartments are under disability law now, which means under disability law, Chloe's more protected. Colleen was talking about that today. And then she said, just a reminder regarding Colleen, again, Chloe's mom. I'm sure it's stressful it's stressful to hear her concerns about Chloe. It is, but I have to deal with it because Chloe's mom's a bad mother. Because Chloe's an adult and Colleen does not have any legal guardianship. No, but Colleen can invoke guardianship. And she can. And she will probably. And there's not much Colleen can do unless she invokes guardianship. No one will be able to consult with her unless Chloe gives permission. And by that point, Chloe's on her ass living on the streets. And we don't want someone who's borderline who might just go ape and insane. So feel free to let me know if you need any assistance with Michelle. No, I don't. I talked to Michelle directly because I'm handling the management on my own. Research papers, which we got a letter came in. As I said in the last video, it says 3/8. The letter, it says, I had an appointment February 6th. Manager apologized. She actually checked her records. It was for someone else, not for me. So once you get the email from Courtney or anything else regarding the housing, well, I already got housing. I already told her I'm being recerted, and she knows this, but she thinks that having Chloe not recerted is a good idea. Unfortunately, the manager turned to Melissa, and said, look, Chloe doesn't get recerted. Rita's on her ass. They're both homeless. You want that? So leave it alone. Or anything else we can regarding with your housing. And just remember, when you're ready, I have people ready to clean your apartment. But if you're cleaning, it's going to cost you. Organizing, it's free. And then a deep cleaning. So, And then from my advocate, Courtney, she says, I did a lot of research on the Violence Against Women's Act. Not that I need it, being transgendered, they don't want to classify me as a woman. But after a lot of reading, it seems the law is a bit vague when it comes to subsidized housing. It is, because there's like 4 different programs now in these units. One is part of the payments go from the Disability Act, Washington State's paying, and then there's the federal act for the RARD, Rural Assistance Rural Development, and HUD. So you got 3 different programs, and yet you can't just evict someone. The last thing I ever want to do is give you the advice that would jeopardize your housing. That's what she said. That being said, what I would like to do is get a consultation with the attorney. I've already talked to the attorney that helped us the last time with housing issues, and he's like, it's vague. Literally, you can't do that. Without a doctor's note, for my treadmill, I'm out on my ass. That's what the manager said. That way, we know exactly where you stand if you decide to go forward with a protection order. I told them the protection order is going to basically be complicated because of Chloe's mom and the fact that, etc. She says, let me know what you think. Well, Chloe's mom basically emailed me. It was an email. That she says, Rita, I do understand where Melissa and Courtney is, and I don't trust Melissa or Courtney due to the fact that they just want to toss Chloe out on the street, and they know even it's illegal, even with a restraining order, due to the fact that it's illegal. Unless Chloe literally physically assaults you, there's nothing that they can do. So technically, she says, keep fighting this. Thing is I told them this in a Zoom meeting. It's going to be too damn complicated. Dad was in the meeting. Dad's just nodding, like, don't say anything. Yet Dad doesn't realize that he basically tried to secretly go behind Chloe's back and Chloe's mom's back after meeting Chloe and Chloe's mom and etc. on Zoom and everything. That he's basically turning around and saying, look, we got to get Chloe out. And yet, Chloe's mom's saying, no, this is illegal. And then these advocates don't want Chloe's mom, including Melissa. And yet, Chloe's mom called Melissa and yelled at her yesterday. And you know how that went. Melissa got in touch with me and said, how did this happen? I don't know. More likely, I asked Chloe right there. And she said, oh, I saw the text from your phone and looked at it on your computer. And it stated that, they're working behind my back to get rid of it. Well, Chloe's supposed to meet up with Melissa on Tuesday or Monday. Fortunately, that's not going to go too well because Melissa's pissed that Chloe threw a fit over quarters and we're getting very violent. So she had one of her aides that does the delivery of groceries and stuff come out and deliver me quarters, which, by the way, they ended up Chloe's possession, which Chloe did all her laundry. And the APS lady didn't close the case due to the fact, that she's worried about my safety, due to the fact that if I'm relying Chloe too much, I had a hard time getting upstairs today due to my back being hurt, I woke up to severe back pain, but I only got about 24 minutes or so with you. I got to set the computer up, restart its memory, get ready to go for a watch party with Dad tonight. There's no bugs in it at all. That's the thing. The bugs aren't in it at all. There's nothing in it. It's been buried in Chloe's room. Hello. Charlene. See, I remember your name. How are you doing? We were just talking about Chloe and her mom and advocates and stimulus checks and stuff like that, But anyways, because of my stress level, I fell asleep last night on Dad during a watch party, That was pretty damn bad. Dad was worried about me till the sheriff came out this morning because I didn't reply to his email. He realized, how can you reply to an email? What the hell? Ah, that's fine. My mouse was wonky again. All right, So if you didn't know, Charlene, stimulus checks that's been ratified in the Senate, passed in the Senate, it's going to the House. The House will pass it on Tuesday. He might be signed Tuesday or Wednesday, and the checks will go out. We don't know if there's going to be a fourth check. I'm assuming if the government tanks, it will. Hello, Hannah. So yeah, basically, I wanted to share that with you all. So on that aspect, Yeah, all right. I'll do that then, because, we have that. The pasta sauce, I don't know if that's good or not, and the seasoning should be fine. It's the cheese, So, um, but yeah, everyone's worried about me, but Dad's starting to think I might be bipolar, like they say. He thought I wasn't, but being up 36, 48 hours, he asked me if I was going to fall asleep today during our watch party. I said, no. He didn't want to really do it today, but he wants to finish the Gospel of John because we already finished the first three, and he wants to finish the fourth and then start on a new series to watch. So we could always watch like the Iron Man series, And he's like, no, that's all right, So, anywho, I got to get Chloe to get the kitchen table clean today and organize that. The food, as you can see, Chloe's been eating down the tuna and stuff, so the food's slowly getting down. We got to go through organize the cabinets, find out what's good and what's bad, and then get it organized, which, I could probably get an organizer to come in for no charge. My problem is I just can't get this organized, this place organized. And, I still got to figure out where to put that trike, I'm hoping this place gets fully organized, and etc. So, I'm looking for my phone device thingy real quick because I want to text you guys. Here we go. I want to text you guys in the chat box while I use the bathroom for a second. I actually want to use the toilet real quick, so I will text you guys. Thing is I can't hold it much longer. This problem, they say I might have IBS, which might be good, might be bad. I don't know, but I can't hold it. Yeah, I understand. Just thanks for waiting, everyone. I don't have much time left with you guys today because I have to do a watch party in 9 minutes with my dad. But with me, I gotta restock supplies, because make sure we get through till September. And by the way, just to share with you all, the electric bill is not really good. Last month it was $184. I was looking at the bill today. It came in, we already paid it, so half and half. It was like $302. So I got to restock in September, all the way to September, which is good. Canned goods will last a lot longer than non-canned goods. So I've been living off and on canned goods while, when I'm hungry, that is. Usually I don't get hungry much anymore. That's the other thing that Dad keeps worrying about, He turns around and he says to me, yeah, I'm worried about you. I mean, you probably didn't hear the story, Miss Baker, so I better tell you the story with my dad, my father-in-law. My husband, as you know, passed away. So anyways, last night I was waiting up 36 plus hours, holding up, waiting for to speak to Chloe's mom because we had some problems. Chloe's mom, of course, ripped Chloe a new one about group homes, and the social worker that was supposed to help me and Chloe out and some help and everything else ripped her a new one, saying you went behind her, but my back, and you're gonna file a restraining order with Rita's help. This is bullshit, It went on and on and on. Well, I wanted to give my opinion on it, I couldn't, so her mom hung up, got mad, and so the next day. Last night I was sitting there and I had everything lined up. I was ready to go, wired to go, wired in, ready for the movie. I was behind schedule. I dozed off for a bit. I told Dad, yeah, I dozed off. Then I called him groggy and said, I'm sorry, I was late. Then Dad didn't say anything. So then, this morning, I still haven't got to my email. But anyways, this morning, I'm sleeping. I get a knock on the door, welfare check. Oh, I'm worried about my daughter-in-law. She has heart disease. She's ill. She doesn't get out of the house much. I'm worried about her. What happened? Knocked on the door. It was Rodney. He's a sheriff. I said, hey, Rod, what's up? What brings you out here? You here for Chloe or something? I'm here for you. I said, okay, you can take me. And he says, no. We have a welfare check. I was like, really? Who would call this time? My cousin Dinky doesn't even email me, so it wasn't her. No, it wasn't from Oregon, Rita. It was actually from Ohio. Worried about you. Yeah, I said, oh, yeah, which one? I said, that's Colleen or Dad. He says, his name is John. I said, Dad. I said, that's my father-in-law. What does Dad want? He says, well, he's worried about you. You have heart disease and everything else. And by the way, we haven't seen you walking around town for lately. We thought something happened to you anyway. And one of our officers keeps an eye on the YouTube channel of yours, but you haven't surfaced. Gaming. Just gaming. So in the end, he turned around and he says, well, you better call your dad. So before I can get a hold of Dad already emailed messaged Colleen and everything else. Finally, Colleen called, yelled at Chloe about things, and then said, look, you need to have Rita contact her father because her father's worried about her. Well, Dad basically was messaging her, yeah, Rita has heart disease, and Rita's cranky in the mornings, Rita's grouchy, without her coffee, and Colleen said, yeah, Rita's grouchy right now, but Rita hasn't answered everything. Dad says, well, you should listen to Rita more. Rita has more answers than you and Chloe because Rita's handling Chloe's problem. You're not handling it. You're basically shrugged it off. So she's like, I understand. So in the end, finally I called Dad, and he's like, well, if Chloe wasn't around, the sheriff, I told Chloe basically would not know what to do if I died in my bed. Literally, she wouldn't know if she had to go on YouTube. She would know if she, and this is why the APS lady apparently sent a referral out for her to get a group home. I mean, literally, she goes, oh, well, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to start. Simple. You work one room at a time. You don't overload your brain. One room at a time. So, I got to set up email real quick. So, Last night I watched Coming to America. That was pretty damn funny last night. Coming to America. That was pretty damn. Coming to America 1 and 2. I watched the first one, then I saw the second one, and it was pretty damn funny. Eddie Murphy hasn't done too bad for his age, But now they're going to be doing a a Beverly Hills Cop 4. Oh yeah, I mean my cabinets are full too, and I got cases and cases of ramen that I'm eating down too. So I got plenty of food. I'm just basically my freezers are full of lamb. Thing is I don't know if you know this. As I said in my story time, Charlene, that I'm sick right now. Besides being eaten alive with all these bugs on my hands, you can see my hands barely, I think. Look at all those little dots and bugs and stuff right there. And some say it's fleas, others say it's other things, others say it's the I've been getting the coronavirus in different means and ways. I got to get that movie set up. I might just leave the volume muted while I talk to you guys. So on the TV, so I don't have copyright infringement. There we go. Mute that. Then put in the movie that Dad wants, so we can watch it. So Prime Video, Gospel of John. So we were supposed to do a watch party last night. I fell asleep. All right, so here's the guy that we wanted. Copy. Watch party. Put my name in on mute. So Dad said at 4 o'clock his time, or 7 o'clock his time. Copy of link. I restarted. So put in this, so we're good. All right, so watch party. There. So Dad knows I'm up. He knows I've had my morning coffee too, by the way. And I'll check this email real quick. It says HBO Max. What is the long-awaited movies almost here? Max and Justice League. Seems interesting. Batman vs. Superman. Dawn of Justice. Man of Steel. I've always wanted to see the Man of Steel. I Am Legend. You know what? These might be good to watch. I'm paying for HBO, so I might as well enjoy HBO, Alright, so there it goes. So when Dad comes in, it'll show up in the watch party. Yeah, that was the other thing the sheriff said you were doing a watch party, and I said, dude, some bozo and bipolar, and I just crashed. But yeah, anyways, because I've been having a lot of physical problems, I've had bowel problems, which could be IBS, cancer, colon cancer, stomach cancer. So they're testing me for that as well, Charlene. But, with all these problems, I've been also being bombarded all the time with emails. So with my emails being the problem, I decided to take a break from YouTube and regroup between my health going down the toilet and as I said to everyone, and you weren't around, Charlene, you keep disappearing and reappearing, that as the administrator of this channel, my moderators need to hear this from me, that unless there's a stimulus update, no moderator has given me their opinions of what to discuss after stimulus. That's the thing. I'm stumped. That's why I was thinking of doing game reviews. And look at him. Isn't he so cute? Hi, Boo Boo. Come here. So his logs are delayed, by the way, by Amazon. Yeah, well, we're basically holed up here, and that's the thing, So I got business phone calls to do Monday. I got more calls to do Tuesday. Actually, I got schooling on Monday, which means I'll be around between 8 a.m. Pacific time to 11. And then from, I think, 3 to 9, I will, 3 to 9 p.m., I will do spreadsheets on Monday. And then Tuesday, what was my schedule for Tuesday? I don't remember what Tuesday is. Oh, Chloe's going shopping early in the morning. So Tuesday, I will do spreadsheets all day on Be Online. So Monday and Tuesday of next week, you will get updates. Tuesday's going to be a big day anyways. Chloe chose a great day because I can manage the devices and make sure stimulus is signed. So we have all stimulus the bill is passed and handed into the president and signed ASAP. So the president signs it, leaving stimulus checks in. And then all we got to do then is wait for a new scheduled calendar day for when it comes out. So then we can all discuss our next topic. I think once stimulus checks are passed, I think, and I need to get opinions here from the moderating team and others watching me, that I think we should focus on preparations until at least September to Christmas. Because between now and Christmas, they're talking about virus spiking again, mutating, and not being under control. We're the only country, I think, that's not getting it under control next to England and other issues. So, other countries are giving monthly, which I'd like to say for the record, other countries are giving the thing. Are we ready? Is Dad logged in yet? Yep, let's hit play then. And I post comment. So, yeah, it's basically sitting there. He knows the rules. Coffee break in 90 minutes. That's my time and his time to unrecoup. The video is 3 hours long, so we're good there. So, while Dad's doing this, I want to get to my gaming today, too. So, I won't be on too long. But till Chloe gets back and tell Comet Stop and Peter out, I will be doing whatever. Dishwasher's got an hour and 13 minutes left, so we're good there. It takes about 2 hours to wash fully and dry. I got a pot scrubber for the last of the dishes. I don't know what I want for dinner tonight. Ebony, what do you think we should do for dinner tonight? Not half and pepper. I don't want rabbit stew. You're too cute. You can't eat a rabbit. Rabbit stew is not food. Just seeing an innocent rabbit eaten makes me sad. Oh, what's wrong? Yeah, I have to get Mommy Chloe to, your mother Chloe, because you're her rabbit mostly, to give me another log so I can put it in there. Log Arthurs? Yeah, I need to check Direct Express this morning. I didn't spend enough money. I told Chloe to quit fucking tapping into my card. She's got to get me my tobacco at the reservation, which reminds me, I haven't been ordering my coupons, so there we go. So I go in here and I log in real quick. You guys probably wondering, so I haven't been here for a while. So I go over here and hit next. I don't care. They keep pestering me for my things, It's like, dude, So then I go over here and I want promos. Dude, where can I get my promo? The anniversary lids. Yeah, that's cool. So the promos, they took away promos? Oh, here we go. Coupons by mail. So I want to do this real quick. Choose your offer. $3.50 off 5 cans. Yep, that's fine. $3.50 off works. There we go. Copus is done. Then we go over to Grizzly. By Grizzly. You guys are probably, I use Scroll more. Scroll's my preferred brand. There's just something I like about cherry tobacco. Remember me, yes. And then we'll get our crappy $1 off. By the way, I told Chloe to fart out a large can of Grizzly, Have you ever seen those giant fucking cans? I mean, literally, those cans are fucking huge. So there's this can that's like 6 tobaccos in one. And it's like $40. I keep telling Chloe, they don't do mail anymore. Grizzly does not do mail, but they sell those giant cans. So let's see it's limited edition cans, right? I want to see that real quick. the big can sightseeing gallery, limited edition cans gallery. So yeah, there it is. So they got these cans that are like 6 rolls or is it one roll and one. All right, so we'll go over to Skull real quick because Skull is my preferred brand. There we go. Smokeless tobacco. I'm a Skull fan, so some of the things we got to do is we got to prep for, Direct Express. See, I'm just getting into that. Manager's still waiting for Chloe's copy of her ATM receipt, which I told Chloe, I haven't touched my money much, but everything's paid up, so I can't complain. So I was just looking at my balance. It says count history because of it. So let's just go over here because I do like my tobacco and, account history. Okay, so gas station to gas station. And then the food hub was $6 for cheese. $6 ain't bad. No. Just freaking, I don't want to do a one-time password, you morons, or change it to a PIN. Here we go. I want my coupons. My coupons. Monthly deals mailed. Gotta have my mailed coupons. I didn't order last month because Chloe basically is a pain in the butt. $3.50 off. And I prefer cherry. Chloe, I don't like the peach. Peach flavors is, there's wintergreen and mint. Spearmint. Spearmint's not bad. Classic, I hate. The apple I've tried. It doesn't taste that good out of Canada. The berry wasn't good. The citrus is really tasty, though. And the peach is Chloe's favorite. So, there you go. All right. So, anyways, apparently Pee-wee's comment of illegals was deleted. Apparently, Let's see. Let me see. Oh yeah, they did. I just looked at the comments. Yeah. So Pee-wee says. Google deleted my illegals with virus comment. I will email you later. Your channel is so policed and censored. Be back later. Well, there you go. So, is there anyone else that's got comments? Because I'll give you guys a few minutes and then I'm out. Because, one is I'd like to game, and two is I've been on long enough, and now we just wait for stimulus checks. And because of it, I have a lot to discuss, but I also need to figure out. There you have it. So I, on the other hand, I'm going to check on. I got to do some business emails anyways, so. So what is this that's being delivered? So I'm at my UPS right now. So it got in at 3.6 to Burlington, so it's 3 pounds. Came out at Troutdale, so let's see, that is number 42. So let's just check Amazon to make sure that's the right order that I'm looking for. Is that Ebony Snacks? And yes, just so you guys know, I do pamper Ebony. All right, so track package into last tracking number is 42. Yeah, so that is, it says it's delayed. So Amazon's delaying my order. And so that's something I thought I'd look at. And then this order is going by USPS. So I want to track package, see where that is. I ordered a couple games, like I said, it's to keep my mind busy. So it arrived in Seattle. So it should be in Monday. So both packages will due in on Monday. So the estimate delivery, I'll go to USPS. I did check my mailbox today. That's how I knew about the informed delivery when it came to Chloe, getting a letter from the state, basically talking about group homes and other issues. So let's see, 7. Expected delivery by 8 p.m. Guarded facility at 3:31 March 6th. So right now, it should be delivered Monday. All right, so my games are coming in on Monday, and Ebony's stuff's coming in Monday. So what I want to do now is I'm going to go and eliminate a couple things on my orders. I'm going to click on the box here, delete all the selected items, and then I'm going to go up here. Actually, I will pre-order this. Yeah, is this available? This island is no longer available. You got to be fucking kidding me. I'm going to go look at that real quick. So now it went up to $95 for ink. $95 fucking dollars for an ink cartridge. How the fuck does this go up? $95. I mean, is it Amazon? Are they discontinuing ink carts? You know what? I'm not paying fucking $95. I'll go through one of my other stores to get ink because I'm not dealing with this crap. There. There. So I pre-ordered another item on Amazon. So I will be pre-ordering some more stuff coming up since I have nothing better to do. A lot of this stuff will go into the Christmas tree for Christmas time. That's one thing that I've been planning. So, Anywho, with that said, everyone, I guess you guys and I can go since there's only one person watching. And I got a list to work on. So, yeah. So please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion, hit the like, subscribe button, wholesome funding for your family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies, your service dogs. Thanks for watching, everyone, and God bless you and everything you do.